at the High Court for the Kiiza bail application hearing there. We can see the Uganda prison's truck or van, so to speak, making its way to High Court. Let's now go to Stephen Mbide, who is standing by. Very good morning, Stephen.
Thank you so much, Chris Igenyi. We are coming to you. These are live pictures coming to you from the High Court of Uganda. The pictures there, you see some of the accused persons here, but we are still waiting for Eron Kiiza, who will be brought in time from now from Chitalia prison, where he's being incarcerated there from January 7th. That makes it 77 days up to now that he's still under incarceration. But I'm going to be engaging lawyer George Musi here, who is one of the lawyers for the accused, that is Eron Kiiza, but also there is also counsel Nicholas Opio. They are here waiting for Eron Kiiza. Anytime from now, as you can see, the lawyers are all lined up here. They're waiting for Eron Kiiza, a human rights lawyer from Mugisha, and Kiiza Company Advocates. They are waiting for Eron Kiiza, who we expect that in time he will be brought here at the High Court of Uganda. But what made news yesterday was the gazetting of the results from the Kae North by-elections. Before we speak about the bail application here and whether we shall get the ruling or not from the High Court, let me first of all engage counsel George Musi from PACE Advocates about what was making news yesterday, the gazetting of the results from Kae North polls. This was part of the effort that you've been putting up as NUP, but also as human rights lawyers online, but also from the Electoral Commission. What is the next step now? Because many people are asking, when he's swearing in, of course we know that some votes were added on to the results.
Yes, with the delay in gazetting had certainly caused a lot of anxiety, given that we had not received a formal communication from Electoral Commission, which prompted our visit there yesterday. We engaged the commission led by the chair, and indeed he promised us and he delivered later on that he was going to do it yesterday. Now he's fully gazetted. In fact, anyone who wants to challenge can now file a petition. I saw an online letter asking for a recount. That has also been overtaken because you can't recount once a petition has been a person has been gazetted. They can only challenge by petition. I know that Parliament is on a break. It was adjourned sine die, meaning there was no exact date when to report. So we will be following up with the office to know when Parliament reports, and I know that the first order of business will be for the Kae North Member of Parliament to take his oath and take his seat and do his legislative duties.
When I saw the list of the added votes, I saw only my Tom Stanley Edward is the only one who didn't get an increment. What does this mean? Because some people are saying, really? Okay, the counting, the tallying continued. But when they looked at the figures, there were so many questions. Are you satisfied as NUP, as lawyers for Narukol? Are you satisfied with what was gazetted?
Of course, we know that sometimes when they declare, not all votes are in at the time. And like in this particular election, there were so many irregularities. Even the EC chairperson confessed that, and he regretted the irregularities that happened. However, we had some discrepancies with some of the results for some of the candidates. And I know that it's normal sometimes to gazette an increment because there may have been some votes. I think you rightly mentioned, at least 8 of the candidates got increments. So we shall be scrutinizing. We formally requested for certified DRR forms. That is the record that EC has to compare with what we have, because we have the DRR forms for all stations, at least those that were counted, and then we'll be able to know whether there are discrepancies or not. In any case, if the NRM wants to challenge the results like they have been huffing and puffing the whole week, we shall also see what evidence they have, and we'll be able to compare with, like I said, we have all our DRR forms.
But also up to now, we know that the people of Kazoa, Angola don't have a councillor. Of course, their votes were not tallied. And did you also make a case for this from the Electoral Commission?
Yes, the EC chairperson said he had just received the report yesterday from the returning officer, the report which the returning officer is supposed to give under the law. And he said that they have scrutinized it as a commission and that they were going to discuss it and give a way forward. Yes.
Now let's turn to Eron Kiiza. It's 77 days under incarceration at Chitalia prison. Of course, we know what the Supreme Court ruling delivered, but up to now, you're still applying for bail, for his bail from the court of Douglas Ngiza, but also want to understand, when we come here before the High Court, what is expected from you, the lawyers, but also from the justice?
Today is coming up for a bail application. We're going to hear his bail application pending the appeal, and we hope that the application will be heard, and the judge will give us either the ruling or a date when he will give the ruling. So we know that he fulfills all the requirements for grant of bail pending appeal, so we are here to entertain his bail application. Yes. We hope to see the courts interpret the law as they are. Yes.
Thank you so much, Counsel George Musi from Pace Advocates. We shall continue to wait. If Eron Kiiza is brought here, we shall know. If he is not, then we shall let you know in our subsequent briefings. For now, let me go to West Nile for my brother Rashul Adidi Baguma to give us the update from that side of West Nile.